I took the Calcutta Metro, which is the first metro in India, inaugurated in 1984. Then I took the local train from Dum Junction to reach Chandannagar in order to meet Neline, the Belgian lady who came to India 36 years ago and married a guy in Bengal and stayed there in Chandannagore, the French town of Bengal. I took a ferry towards her house and then I went with her to their Jomidar Bari, Zamindar house. So, you are Neline ma'am, and you, sir, your good name?
Ujjwal.
Ujjwal, sir. So, tell me, how did you guys meet? What's the story?
Actually, I was literally sent to him through UNESCO CCIVS. And the day I came, it was Ekadashi of Jagadati Puja, which I
Yes.
knew nothing about, so the full city was asleep.
Okay.
And I was in a very bad impression because the full city was asleep. I said,
Ah.
to the bad side of the French people, they like sleeping.
Yeah.
Then I reached his house and I think everyone will be asleep.
Okay.
I cross, I enter, I see a giant sitting beside the old man. You see him now, you didn't see the giant. And the giant, I'm saying to the giant, thank God you're awake. And he's thinking, who is this mad woman entering my house?
Oh.
Then I say, yes, actually I'm searching for the Mondal. He says, I'm Ujjwal Mondal, what can I do for you? And I say, double thank you that you.
Wow.
So that's how I met my husband. So if anyone asks the first impression about my future husband, well, I was happy that he was awake.
So, you met him while doing some sort of social work?
Absolutely. Actually, I was
Chandannagore.
sent to him to talk to him because he obtained the funds from French President François Mitterrand to restore the Institute of Chandannagore, which
Okay.
I'm actually going to show you. I'm
Yeah.
also going to take you inside.
Yeah.
So the restoration funds are thanks to this one.
Yeah.
And it took us 5 years to restore it.
Oh.
It was corruption.
Yeah, of course, the corruption is everywhere.
6 months became 5 years.
Yeah.
So I got a PhD on that, walking locally.
Okay. You shifted from Belgium to India in Bengal, in Chandannagar. And how many years has it been?
36.
36 long years. So in the first few years of your shift, like you were a European lady and trying to shift here to the Bengali culture as a Bengali wife, how was the experience?
Actually, the experience was most difficulty was for me the climate.
Okay.
Climate and adjust to the food. So basically, the biggest thing for me was adjusting my health. And also, he knows it very well. My mother-in-law was a very famously conservative woman. So, of course, to be the daughter-in-law of a very conservative woman in a very Rajbari society, it was, of course, a big step for me.
Okay.
So there was a big adjustment there, and it helped that my own family is a bit a historical family and a bit high society orthodox. So
Yes.
that helped a lot.
Yeah.
I generally could not do what my friends did. So we had some rules from childhood.
Yeah.
That helped.
So the question next to you, Joel sir, like you met her and you fell in love with her, and how
Actually, the
how did
exactly
it
so
work?
happened like that. You know, the people can stay together just a few days, few months, then can to exchange of the mind
Yeah.
and the behavior and culture and the sentiment.
Yes.
So afterwards, he is walking with me in last 6 months.
Okay.
And with this regarding the matter, we are according to this way we are together. We are exchanging our philosophy, talk and thinking and work activities and work culture too. So in this way we are getting together, something can settle to going on past a whole life to do.
Awesome.
Okay.
So like you worked together, and while working you exchanged your
Yeah,
philosophies and
yeah,
views, and you
yeah.
came closer.
Yes.
And then you found your soulmate.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect. So it has been 36 years together.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, that's so nice. And how do you find this experience, like having an European wife in your Bengali household?
Actually, this I'm telling you frankly, the both side has some good side and some the fault side.
Okay.
So anyway, she has a lot of good qualities. She's too much laborious, enthusiastic, and not only that, very entrepreneurship.
Okay.
But not to look too back, and she has no diplomacy too.
I see.
But in the
To go.
Bengalis, they know they grown up in this culture.
Yeah.
They adopt the culture and how to maintain the families and these things.
Yeah.
They know.
Muke bola.
But they are less laborious. They are diplomat,
Yeah.
and they are thinking to their own way how to solve their own matter.
Yeah.
This is the different, and I don't like to those things.
Not other
Like
people,
the
leisure.
general Bengali people like
Yes,
that, very
yes.
diplomat,
Yes.
thinking to
Yes.
make their problems solved.
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
she, on the other hand, being an European, is very different,
Yes, yes.
very effortful,
Exactly,
laborious.
exactly.
Thinking of others.
Right.
Thinking about
But is
others,
the,
yeah.
but is facing the big trouble. She has the very open mind,
Yes.
and so many times she try to do something good,
Yeah.
but the society is react to different.
React different because the
Different.
society doesn't accept
It does
that
not
way. Yeah.
react to different ways. But I, due to my influence and what said the established,
Mhm.
there's a big arm in the societies, there's the political activities and social
Yes.
activities too. People can say to anything more and not spread out just some backbites.
Yes.
To these things, I need to say to her and to learn to her how to do and
Yeah.
this way.
I'm halfway.
Halfway.
Only halfway.
And but afterwards everything is right.
I
It's
left
like,
beauty
no
for
problem.
Okay.
No problem.
But in the first few years, you had to teach her everything.
Exactly. The language Bengali is soft, nice, but it's hard.
Okay. Yes.
I learned to the Bengali through the learning textbook la Vidyasagar.
বিদ্যাসাগর
বর্ণপরিচয়।
বর্ণপরিচয়
Varna পরিচয়, প্রথম ভাগ দ্বিতীয় ভাগ তৃতীয়
একদম
ভাগ। And also there's some grammar.
Hmm.
And beat and bits you learn and these things.
Good. And then I shift to you. So you have learned Bangla all these years, and you know about 12 languages. So you are a language connoisseur, I can see. Say something in Bengali to the Bengali.
বাংলা
viewers.
অবশ্যই বলতে পারি, কিভাবে বলবো, অনেক কিছু বলার আছে।
আজকের আমাকে আমার ব্যাপারে বা আমি যে এসেছি এতদিন পর আপনার স্টুডেন্ট কেমন লাগছে?
এটা খুব ভালো লেগেছে। আমার তো স্টুডেন্ট ছিল কত বছরে আছে, 2019 সাল মনে হচ্ছে আমাদের আলাপ। তাহলে তো প্রায় 5 বছর হলো, 5 বছর বলে বলে আটলাস্ট আমাদের মিটিং হলো।
একদম।
আর আটলাস্ট কিছুটা সময় মাঝে দেখাবো,
দেখাবো।
কবে থেকে চাইছে।
ঠিক। আমি আপনাকে প্রথম চিনেছিলাম দাদাগিরির মঞ্চে, দাদাগিরি দেখে অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমি স্টোরিটা জানতাম না, হয়তো তারপর থেকে বেশি নিউজে আপনাকে দেখি। অ্যান্ড আই ওয়াজ ভেরি স্টান্ড অ্যান্ড হোয়াট ডু আই সে, আই ওয়াজ ভেরি সারপ্রাইজ দ্যাট lady from Europe has been living in Bengal for all these years. So how she has shifted from one lifestyle to another, and I was really, I mean, stunned by your life, and it's so inspiring.
And it's thanks to my education, by moving countries and cultures, the
Yes.
way my parents educated me to always be very simple. This is really thanks to that.
That's
I'm
nice.
very grateful about the education which I received.
That's great.
Very grateful.
And last but not the least, we are standing in your poetic body, old house. So how old is this palace?
It's inaugurated in 1741.
1740. So it was during the French colony of
Absolutely.
Before
Chandannagar.
French.
Duplex was
before
present.
French.
Before French.
No,
Yeah.
inaugurated duplex was present.
Oh no, this is the thing. To the starting to here, we had to land it in Chandannagore
Yeah.
in the long ago before
Long
French.
before.
Okay.
But is the when it was inaugurated,
Hmm.
that time the double was present.
Yes,
Okay,
they
Dublin was
landed
present.
here in the 17th century, so that was
Okay.
well before the French people.
So before the French people landed in Chandannagar, this house is there, and it's very old.
And this is the thing. The land is taking the. That time was sale, was not like the ijara
Okay.
from the Murshid Kuli Khan, the
Ah.
Shaista Khan.
This line was taken from Murshid Kuli Khan.
Murshid Kuli
Okay.
Khan. Murshid Kuli Khan, and that is Gomosta is called the
Ah.
treasurer. Is the Shaista Khan,
Okay.
and we are taking the land from him
Hmm.
and to start it our house.
I see. That's nice. And the architectures are very like from that century.
That century, yes.
Very-
Not only this, one thing is there in my house. This is the typical architecture,
Yes.
and the fresco.
Yeah, I told
fresco.
him.
Does exist to my room, and the same fresco is
Bonaparte.
the Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yeah.
Napoleon
So-
Bonaparte's palace.
Palace.
Oh, nice.
So the same due to these frescoes, and actually this house was the replica and a front page of picture of the Bonjour India.
Bonjour India
Bonjour
exhibition.
India.
This house moved around to see India.
Okay.
So nowadays when people see picture of my house, oh, this is Chandannagore.
Yeah.
And not only that, due to the frescoes, so many foreign architecture.
Yes.
From Italy, from Germany, from Netherlands,
Yes.
from Belgium, from Luxembourg,
Yes.
from England, they are coming to here see and observe properly.
Yes.
Then say that's okay for idea.
I see.
They say that this is a discovery.
Mhm.
The same age of that time in the far India, they exist.
They
There's
exist.
a French culture and French portrait.
Yeah.
There's a discovery.
Amazing, that time there was no Instagram, eh?
Yeah.
That they see the picture on Instagram and copy it.
It happens when I meet French friends and I tell them about you and your house, the French heritage of Chandannagore. They are always surprised, but because most of the times they don't know it.
No.
This generation.
Not anymore. It used to be very well known to all little French scholars.
Yes.
Everyone know.
Yes.
Yanaron, Chandannagore, Pondicherry,
Pondicherry.
Mahé, and Ganaek. But now they don't know.
Yeah, so I tell them. And also I met a guy from Leuven, Belgium. And
Right.
I told him about you, that she is from that place, and he was very happy to know.
But
So,
you met him in Italy.
yeah, in Italy in my class. Say something to my French friends and those guys in French.
Alors, bonjour à tous les copains de Himmel, les petits copains français, les petites copines françaises. Il était mon étudiant il y a longtemps, il y a 5 ans, et puis il a bien développé de lui-même. Et aussi un mot pour le copain de Louvain, diegene die dus net als ik in Leuven geboren is. Ja hoor, ik ben dus een Leuvenaarse, net als jij.
Merci beaucoup. Okay.
This room used to be a very long room with 12 of those mirrors, and the jal, which was hanging on the ceiling, now hangs in the lobby of Grand Oberoi. Now, Anthony Feringhi was the sole go-down manager of my in-laws, and here he started singing every week, and here he became gradually famous by singing. So all the researchers and writers and historians researching about Anthony Feringhi, they come here to this house, to this room. Even in there's a movie Uttam Kumar and his future wife says, Gondalpara Jamindari Bari,
Ekdom.
where you sing, but it's this house. And obviously when those researchers and historians come, what I do, I leave the room and I let them alone, because alone they seep it in, they plunge back in time, they feel, in a way walls speak. It's a fact.
Yeah.
In a way walls speak. So they let the walls and the room imprint them with what happens. All the music instruments, the carpets, you can see there were Persian carpets, you can still see, that, the thickness of
Yeah.
the carpets. And not only that, in between dancing and
Yeah.
singing,
Exactly what?
this maybe in your life, I hope you'll get opportunity to go to Paris.
Yeah, surely.
One of my students lives in Fontainebleau, by the way. And the Fontainebleau Palace of Napoleon
Yeah.
Bonaparte has exactly the same frescoes.
Wow.
So many researchers on architecture, frescoes, and researchers on Napoleon Bonaparte, they also come to this house
Wow.
because they want to see the frescoes with their own eyes. They want to see the frescoes which are exactly the same as the Palace of Napoleon Bonaparte.
Wow.
I am born in this kind of family and again land up in this kind of family. In a way, of course, it helps. If you're born in this kind of environment.
So you are born in a French aristocrat
Actually,
family.
yes, my mother's side aristocrats, they fled the revolution.
And the French philosopher Jean.
Absolutely, Jean de la Bruyère. being
Jean
my
de la Bruyère
ancestors,
was your
absolutely,
ancestor.
100%.
Oh,
And if you're born in this kind of family,
yeah.
you're well adapted to again live in this kind of family. You can say it's a kind of a training.
Yeah.
And plus the fact that I moved a lot in my childhood, enormously.
Okay.
So it was not difficult to adapt to again another country.
So you moved to Belgium in your
To
childhood.
Belgium, to France, and later as an adult to United States.
Okay.
And I've moved a lot. We've been in East Europe many times.
Mhm.
So I really have a habit of seeing countries and languages.
And then when you decided to come to India.
To India, actually, I came literally through social work because I'm a medical scientist.
Okay.
Initially, I came came through AIDS awareness.
Okay.
Because I was a researcher on the topic of AIDS.
Yeah.
So it wasn't planned that I will spend my life here, but then I met my husband. So
Wow.
I settled here, and then I rolled into heritage, being multilingual. All the embassies started catching me
Yeah.
because I'm the only European in District Hooghly.
Yeah.
This
so
is amazing,
You are
but-
the only European here.
Yes, presently yes. And
Okay.
amazing because there were 9 countries in this district.
Yeah.
In the entire planet, you won't find one district where 9 countries were present.
Yeah.
In the entire planet, I'm the only one.
Okay. And how many languages do you know by now?
12.
12
That's
languages.
Okay. That's
So,
okay, I'm not making any.
French is your mother tongue?
French and Dutch both, and actually
Dutch.
it includes some dialects too.
Okay.
I mean, Flemish and Welsh dialects. I forgot Arab. I even used to know how to write Arab. I forgot that. I'm still okay with the German. Still I speak some Portuguese, Spanish, Italian I understand. German obviously I already said it. Dutch, French obviously, and where are the others? Bengali.
Yeah.
Hindi थोड़ा थोड़ी कर सकती हूँ. Okay, I manage Hindi.
তাহলে বাংলা কতটা?
বাংলা তো অবশ্যই এটা জ্বালা মতন বলছি।
একদম।
সেটা হবে থেকে থেকে যে মানুষ শিখতে চায় সে মানুষ
হ্যাঁ।
শিখবে।
এত বছর থেকে
তোমার তো অনেকবার বাংলাতে বুঝে পড়িয়েছি যে বাংলার সাথে মিল এইটা আছে ওইটা আছে। এক এক সময় হিন্দি থেকেও আমি বললাম যে qu'est-ce que এটা লাগবে হিন্দি কিয়া।
হ্যাঁ।
এক এক সময় হিন্দি থেকে বুঝেছি, এক এক সময় বাংলা থেকে
আচ্ছা।
বুঝেছি। যেমন হিন্দি আকার মাঝে মাঝে ব্যবহার করেছি to show you the sound. So এটা হয় মানে মানুষ
Awesome.
যত ভাষা জানবে তত ভাষা শিখবে।
How many years have you been here in Bengal?
26.
26.
36.
36 years. Wow, that's a lot.
Never been so long in the country.
Wow, you are inspiring.
Yeah, my life is inspiring, not myself, but
Yeah.
I'm lucky with my life. My life is inspiring.
You have a very nice and beautiful life. Yeah.
Beautiful, unique.
Unique and beautiful
And of
life.
course, it's also life where one struggles a lot.
Yeah.
Because the more adventurous the life, in a way, even if it's not like me chosen by Cormo, the more adventurous the life, the more struggle too. You have to
Yes.
be very strong. You have to overcome anything, anytime.
Yes.
Anything, anytime.
That's
Like
right.
even if someone is cheating financial loss, yeah, hello, it's done. Okay, it's done. As many people will be like, oh my God. No, I'm not like that. So yeah, you always see at the good side, you always see the positive
Yeah.
sides. At the negative, you take it in stride.
That's great.
That's what you do. And then you'll sail through life.
Wow.
Be optimistic. Be
Of
strong.
course, being optimistic and having positive energy is the
Always.
key to a
and
better
you know,
life.
you get back what you give to people.
Yeah.
Never be unfriendly to people because maybe some people have been bad with you.
Yeah.
Always take people the positive way. You always get back what you want.
I think this
What
is
you
a
give.
this is a very nice trait of all the East Europeans. I mean, this kind of thought process you have is coming from your East European heritage in a way, and this is so nice. We need more people like that, thinking like that.
Thinking the positive, always
Yeah.
positive. You get back what you give.
Yeah.
And if you don't get back, it doesn't matter. Keep giving.
Hmm.
Some will give back, some will not. Doesn't matter. It's the satisfaction of doing something good.
Yeah.
What is ultimately what matters? Your conscience. What people give back, not give back, it doesn't matter. If they give back, even better. You give double back.
Hmm.
But the main thing is your conscience. You know you're doing the right thing. I sleep at night very peacefully. Very
Te-
peacefully.
Tell me something about me in French.
Sur toi, tu es multilingue, ce qui est très bien. Et tu as la force et l'audace d'être déménagé en Italie. Tu es un écrivain. Donc tu n'es pas quelqu'un qui est ordinaire. Tu es quelqu'un qui fait des choses créativement, qui voyage beaucoup. C'est bien. C'est très bien.
Merci beaucoup. Stay tuned for the next parts of this vlog.